those hands and feet go and really make his power count.
Styles make fights. This should be a good one.
Your next match of the evening is for the Welterweight Amateur Championship of the FCC to be fought over 5 3-minute rounds at the amateur mixed martial art rules. Introducing first then, the challenger hanging out of the blue corner. He enters the cage tonight with a mixed martial arts record of 3 victories and 1 defeat. Representing Team Monkey MMA. Judo kid, Tricomitis. And his opponent standing across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. He enters tonight with a mixed martial arts record of 6 victories and 1 defeat. Representing FCCtv, he is the current reigning and defending champion, Shots reaction, Mr. Neil Hall.
UFC referee Neil Hall in charge of this welterweight amateur title fight. 5 3-minute rounds if they need them. 170 pounds. Andreas Tricomitis in the grey shorts. Chris Senior in the light blue of FCPC. And we are underway. And fans, this promises to be an absolute barn burner of a contest. Tricomitis, the judo kid, against the hard-hitting and well-rounded Chris Senior. Both excellent strategists and both fighting out of camps known for their strategy, known for their battle planning, known for the game plans, known for the intelligence inside the cage, just as much as the physicality.
Neither fighter rushing in to engage, unlike some of the fights we've seen tonight. These guys are measuring their distance, scouting out their opponent, taking their time. I got a sense that this is a simmer getting ready to boil over.
Absolutely, Steve. 5 rounds to play with. 2 experienced guys. No need to rush things here. Both guys at the level where they've had lengthy amateur careers, perhaps turning professional in the near future. Oh, it's a huge right hand from Tricomitis. Tricomitis falling up with the ground and pound.
And he's just, now he's letting go like he's got nothing to lose, and Senior is holding on for dear life.
Putting Chris Senior on his back. Senior doing his best to tie Tricomitis up. Senior's cut here. He's bleeding badly from a cut above the eye.
Oh, big shots on from the ground and pound.
That's a huge cut on the head of Chris Senior. That could well stop this fight. Tricomitis though unleashing big punches here, Steve.
Just staying busy, staying aggressive, and not giving Senior much time. Although Senior is trying to get the legs up. No, just Andreas having none of it. Giving up his back, and now there's just unanswered shots.
The mouthpiece has come out. Chris Senior taking big punches, but he rolls through. Can Tricomitis get the finish here? Is he going to punch himself out? Can Senior hold on? Drama here at FCC 12.
Senior trying to kind of sneak out the back door, tried to get the hooks in and tried to use the butterfly, and now has pulled him into looking for a triangle. You got to give Senior credit for the heart, because he's taken a pounding over the last 30 or 40 seconds, some vicious ground and pound, but he's still looking for that, still looking to control and try and hit that triangle.
Chris Senior hanging tough. Referee Neil Hall taking a close look at that cut, it seems. Senior just trying to climb those legs up. Perhaps looking to switch out for an armbar. With a judo background, you've got to think that Tricomitis not going to be easily caught by an armbar. Senior attacking the leg now, trying to get the trip. Tricomitis going all in with punches again, trying to get the finish in the last few seconds. Chris Senior survives, but it's going to be very interesting now, Steve, to see how bad that cut is. and whether Chris Senior is going to be able to continue. We've got the medic in the cage to take a look at it. As Steve Water first round, we're looking now at the battle damage on the face of Chris Senior. Some big lumps and bumps there. Andreas Tricomitis.
But Andreas is looking, very fatigued after that first round. I'm hoping that, the minute here he'll get his cardio back. All one-way traffic in that round, though, but Senior survived, and we've seen that already tonight.
Absolutely. Tricomitis really put his foot on the gas, went all in, and you know what, Steve? That cut on the eye of Chris Senior doesn't actually look as bad as we first thought.
It just bled quite a lot.
Yeah. Closed up nicely, just applying some Vaseline over there in the corner. Seconds out. Referee Neil Hall about to call a start to the second round. Just clearing up some water spilt in the cage. Safety, the main priority here at Full Contact Contender, but it has to be said, this is giving Tricomitis an extra moment or two to recover.
To be fair, it's also given Senior that little bit of time to clear the cobwebs.
Tricomitis' corner doing everything but getting the shaken back out.
Round two, here we go.
Let's see if Tricomitis can capitalize on his huge first round, keep the momentum up. Will Senior be able to rally back?
And I know the fighters won't be asking themselves this question, but certainly Senior's corner's got to be asking, maybe that was a 10-8, and we might have to do a little more than we thought.
Absolutely. But Chris Senior, with the first win of the second round, securing the double leg. Tricomitis looking to tie that arm up.
Looking for a Kimura, I think, from the bottom.
You can use this as a submission hold, but very often we see the Kimura from this position used as a sweep. It's going to be difficult to pull off, though, with Senior up against the cage like that.
It's almost a stalemate position, really, unless Senior is looking to put. Nice knee to the body.
But Senior's got to stay close and tight here. He doesn't want to have that arm popped out.
And he's doing, he's throwing that knee, and he's perhaps not landing to the body, but it is crashing into the bicep and shoulder, hopefully, weakening that grip.
And the grip has been released. And now it's Chris Senior with ground and pound from the top position. Talk about a turnaround here, Steve. Talk about a reversal of fortunes.
Andreas, instead of sort of looking to close him in, he's got his butterfly guard in. So he's going to look to, push out with his hips, get Senior away and stand up. Senior being heavy on top.
And maybe this is the strategy now for Chris Senior. Get that round back. Get this fight on a level playing field.
Oh, big right hand there.
Huge shots from Chris Senior, but Tricomitis getting back to his knees. Great sprawl from Senior. Great control of the neck. Tricomitis back to his...
I think he looked to try a throw and just played right into Andreas' hands there.
You don't want to try and throw a guy called the Judo Kid.
And now Andreas again will start to work from the half guard of Senior. Although you notice straight away he has not the same pace as he had in top position in the first round.
Well, Tricomitis has to be more conservative here, Steve. There's not a man alive who could keep that pace up for the duration. Tricomitis, though, looks like he's got his breath back. Looks very much back in this fight.
And he's calling him back up to the feet. Obviously something there that he likes.
Chris Senior now looking for a guillotine. Doesn't look like he's had it
he's
secured.
used it to sweep into the top position.
He's got to be careful of that arm. Senior trying to throw the leg up and around the neck. Trying to
very nice.
Frantic exchanges here at the end of the second round.
And now we're down to a 3-round fight, I think. This is excellent.
And Steve, it looked like Tricomitis had this one in the bag at the end of the first. We didn't know if it'd even get out of the first round. Now could very well be a level playing field. Everything's certainly still to play for.
Absolutely.
The third. Look at the difference in the body language here, Steve. Tricomitis sat in the corner. Senior up on his feet, but up on his feet because he's having the cut tended to. How much of an issue is that going to be if Tricomitis can land some of those right hands on that eye? If he can target it, open that cut up again.
You know, again, the corner team are doing a good job in keeping it close with the Vaseline, but also Senior, he didn't allow himself to get tagged that round. A much more savvy round for him. And he's ready to go. He's in the center of the cage already.
Deep breath from Tricomitis. Senior looking to get right back in there. Touch of gloves, and we are underway in the third round. Kick to the body there from Senior. You maybe get the sense that he feels Tricomitis is fatigued. He's targeting the body, but Tricomitis living up to the nickname of the Judo Kid there with that beautifully executed trip. Senior though looking for a triangle here. Tricomitis backing up at the guard, landing a couple of big punches. He's going to be wary of the
he's
elbow.
got the arm!
That's it tight. Tricomitis steps over. This is tight. Chris Senior trying to
and he's got it! He's
and there's the submission!
What a phenomenal sub by Chris Senior!
Chris Senior submits the Judo Kid, Andreas Tricomitis. Tricomitis looking very disheartened there. Chris Senior ecstatic. What a fight. What a fight, Steve.
The difference between these two on their back was the difference. Senior always looked to try and bring the legs up high, was always looking for the arm of the triangle, never stopped looking for it, not in the first or in the third, and it paid off. Whereas Andreas just never, on his back, just seemed wanted to get back up. I'm surprised he put it in a standing position. What a great win by Senior.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise for both fighters tonight. In all proportions. But after 35 seconds of the third round, your winner by umpire, Red Chris Senior. And let's hear for his opponent this evening. Let's hear it for Andreas Tricomitis.
You know he's fine now.